Hello, my name is Hans George Campbell, and welcome to part 2 of my Joysticks collection video. In this video, I'm going to show you some of my IBM joysticks and some of my Apple joysticks. So, let's get started. Alright, first up, we have some old Craft paddles here for the Apple computers. These are really old. I say these are from like the late 70s, early 80s, but just look at them. And they're in really nice shape considering how old they are. These paddles right here. And that's the way they look, you know, on the bottom. They have something written on the bottom. I don't know if you can read that. And then there's the plug for it. I don't know if this used to have like an actual covering over it or not. I don't know if it did. Next up is a joystick that's made by Craft. It's made a lot like the CH Products joysticks. It's got your fire buttons for both left and right-handed users, plus your fire button and the stick. I like that. Stainless steel shaft and ball. That's really nice. And it's got your centering controls, you know, right here for your X and your Y axis. Here's the bottom of this joystick, and apparently you can use it for either the Apple II computer or the IBM PC. So that's kind of nice. And I think these right here are if you want the joystick to self-center. If you push it in the off position, then I think it's free-floating. But these are kind of hard to turn. Okay, yeah, okay, hard to flip it. But anyway, yeah, in the default position like this, the stick will self-center. Whereas in the off position, it'd be free-floating. So, yeah. And then there's the, here's the connectors for both the Apple and the PC, and it's got some kind of a warning label right there. I don't know if you can read that. Got some kind of a warning label there. Alright, next up we have this joystick here by Electronics Boutique, the home computer store. This one too is very similar to the way the CH Products joysticks are made. In fact, I'm thinking that both of these joysticks, this one and the previous one that I just shown, I think both of these are actually made by CH Products, or they're using the CH Products mechanism. You know, because yeah, Yeah. But this one too is made very similar to the other one that I shown. It's just got a different, appears to be the same except it has a different like body, you know, different body. Even the bottom here is exactly the same as the other one. Apple II and IBM PC switch, self-centering or free-floating. Yeah, exactly the same. So I think that the company that made that other joystick, they just made the exact same joystick for this company and they just put it in a different case. That's all they did. And this right here is, you know, that's for the PC. That's for the Apple, and both of them say Kraft. So yeah, this was made by Kraft for this company, Electronics Boutique. All right. The next joystick I want to show, this one is made, I think this is a Gravis joystick. I've shown this once before on my channel. In fact, when I did my I think my Apple IIe pickup video, I think I showed this joystick. It's kind of dusty. Let's get all this dust off of here. Yeah, I don't like my joysticks getting dusty. This one was on display, that's why it's dusty. There you go. Looks a little bit better. Looks a little bit better. It's got your rubber right here. It's a very comfortable joystick to use. And then it has this right here that turns, and then it's got these like switches or whatever here on the side. And there's the bottom. I like the feet on this. It's really nice feet. There's the bottom. And then you can see I think this one is strictly for Apple, for the Apple computers. So, yeah. All right. Next up is a gamepad right here that I used back in the day, like in the 90s, to kick a lot of butt in deathmatch, like Doom 2 deathmatch, Duke Nukem 3D deathmatch, Shadow Warrior Wang Bang, and of course Bloodbath. And this was my secret right here. This is the reason why I was able to kick so much butt and why people had a hard time killing me. Because while they were using keyboard and mouse, and sometimes I used keyboard and mouse or keyboard and trackball, but with a gamepad like this, in fact this particular gamepad here and the other ones like it, there was also a ProPad 4 and a ProPad 5, I believe, and this is ProPad 6. They're all basically the same, just different colors and stuff, you know. But yeah, it's got auto fire switch right there, which I never used on the PC, you know. And these buttons, I would program them for playing, you know, deathmatch. And I kicked a lot of butt with one of these gamepads. I really did. I must have played, especially in Duke Nukem 3D on the Kali game server, I must have literally spent hundreds of hours playing deathmatch with these type of controllers like this. But it fits the hand really well. Yeah, I love this gamepad. I really do. Love this gamepad. And it's got a high quality, you know, connector. It's a very good quality controller. But yeah, I just had to show this one. Kicked a lot of butt with that controller. All right, next up we have let me see. Well, we've got this controller here. It's one of my favorites. It's made by CH Products. This, I believe, is the Mach 2 joystick. Let me look at my magnifying glass. No, it's the Mach 1. Okay. It's the Mach 1. This is the famous Mach 1 joystick by CH Products. And I just love this joystick. It too's got a little bit of dust on it. I don't like dust. Of course, I've had this one on display, so that's why it's kind of dusty. Let's get that pesky dust off there, shall we? But I just love these joysticks. They have a really good feel to them. I like this proprietary CH Products drum mechanism right here. It's just so nice. The only thing I don't like about this joystick is this one doesn't have the fire button in the stick. But yeah, I just love this joystick. This was an expensive joystick back in the day. This was mainly sold early, I'd say early to mid 80s is when this joystick was sold. And back then, these were about $40. Oh yeah, $40 back then. That was it. This was an expensive joystick, but they're very well made. Very well made. They're among my favorite. The only thing I don't like about this one's got the cheap plastic connector without the thumb screws, you know. But it does have the CH logo on there, so I guess that's okay. All right. Okay, next up is this joystick here. I'm wondering, because this is for the Apple computer only, I think. Of course, there's a switch down here. Yeah, there's a switch for IBM and Apple. So apparently, on some of these joysticks like this, there is a, if you want to use this on the IBM, you would plug in a 9-pin to 15-pin cable into here. If you want to use this on the IBM, and then of course you just throw that switch right there. This one's missing its feet. I'm pretty sure this had feet on it on the bottom of it. But I don't know if it ever had feet. I'm going to put feet on it. I've got feet that'll fit this perfectly. It appears to be made by CH Products, but I don't know. I don't see their name anywhere on it. And yet it's got, you know, the proprietary, this part right up here. This might be a Craft. It could be a Craft, made by Craft. But I don't see the Craft name anywhere on here. So I don't know who makes this. There's a sticker right there, you know. Yeah, I don't know who makes this. This is a lot like the Apple joystick, and it's even done in the Apple color scheme. So, yeah. All right. Now we're getting into some really nice joysticks. And they're expensive too. This one, if I remember, is for the PC only. It's a really nice, yeah, PC Arcade Pro. It's a really nice joystick. Yeah, it's got a really nice feel to it. The buttons feel arcade. I don't know what this is for. Oh, it's auto fire. Auto fire, like he can set the buttons individually for auto fire. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Love this joystick though. Love it. I found it at my local Goodwill. I forgot to take this tag off for $3.99, $4. That was a steal for this. That was a steal for this joystick because it appears to be like brand new. Patent pending. That shows how old this joystick is because patent is pending on this. But yeah. And then it's got your typical PC joystick connector, but this is a good quality one because it includes the thumb screws, you know. Let me see something. Yeah. Yeah, it includes the really nice connector, 15-pin connector. It's pretty nice. But yeah, I love it. It's got a lot of weight to it too. This one is meant to be used on your table, on your tabletop, because it's got a metal, this is a metal base down here, a heavy metal base. So it's really nice. Very nice. Next up, we have, this is a CH Products joystick. This is one of my favorite joysticks in my entire collection, and it's the F16 Combat Stick by CH Products. I mean, it just is a really nice joystick. It really is. Yeah. This joystick was about, I think it was like around $100. I know it was over $100 for this joystick when it was brand new. It's over $100 for this joystick. Yeah. And then there's the bottom of it. And I found this one at my local Goodwill years ago, and I paid $7 for it, which was a steal for this joystick. And this is the condition that I found it in at my local Goodwill for $7. I mean, snatch this baby up for that price in this, you know, condition. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, and there's the, it's got the same type of connector like on the other joystick, except this has, I think, the CH logo on it. I don't know if you can see that underneath the camera or not, but yeah, it's got the CH logo. Alright, the next two joysticks are in their original boxes. I think they're new. Pretty sure they're new. Just wiping the dust off the box. But anyway, I got this one. The Flight Stick by CH Products. And back then, you would get a free copy of Doom. You know, Doom was often included in stuff like this for your computer. So, yeah. Okay, so let's take it out of the box and take a look at the joystick itself. Now, I don't have the original Doom disc. I think I lost that disc. I wish I still had that disc, but I think I lost it. Anyway, let me get this box out of the way. Here's the actual Flight Stick manual. Front, nothing on the back. User's manual. I like to show the manuals and stuff. Most people that do YouTube videos like this, they don't. They think it's kind of boring. But I think the paperwork that comes with a lot of this hardware and these peripherals, I think this is just as important to show this kind of stuff too. Because you don't get stuff like this anymore. When you buy stuff for your PC today, you really don't get stuff like this anymore. Yeah, especially with software. You don't get any kind of manual with your software today. And then here is the advertisement, more CH products. Well, let's take a look at these. Okay, we got some joysticks here. We got the Mach 1, Mach 1 Plus. I plan on having every one of these joysticks because I love the CH products joysticks. I want to have the entire collection of them. Got the Mach 2, Mach 3, Jet Stick for Macintosh, Flight Stick. We've got the Flight Stick Pro for Macintosh. Okay, Flight Stick Pro for what the heck? Let me get my magnifying glass. Okay, for a 300 system. No. Okay, for 3DO systems. Okay, for 3DO systems. And then we have the Virtual Pilot. These two things are very hard to find today. They're considered rare, and they are worth a lot of money today. Every time I've seen it on eBay, they sell for a lot of money. Trackball Pro, that actually is a very nice trackball. Yeah. And then these paddles right here, these Pro paddles, I've actually had these paddles. And these two, they sell for a lot of, I usually get about 200 bucks for these on eBay. I put them up for $240. The 40 bucks pay the eBay fee, and I get 200 bucks sent to my bank account. And then the Game Card 3 Automatic, that's an ISA card. I think it's 8-bit ISA or ISA that you put into your IBM PC XT computer, you know, or any of the older computers that still have ISA slots. And that would give you a dedicated high-speed card for these joysticks, you know. Yeah, and I'm going to show all this stuff when I get it. I'm going to show all this stuff. Anyway, you have stuff back here, like you got shirts. I'm going to see if I can get one of those shirts. Then you have the hats. Hey, you know I love my hats. And then Computer Pilot Order Card. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's refold this thing. And yeah. All right, let's take a look at the joystick itself. Here's the flight stick itself. Okay, you got a fire button on the top, got a trigger button right there. It's actually a really nice joystick. It has a really nice feel to it. It's got like pistol grip type thing right here on both sides. Very heavy, nice base, really high quality plastic material, like a space age type plastic. This right here is your throttle, because this is a flight stick. This is your throttle right here. This is for centering, you know, adjusting the centering of the stick. Okay, it's really nice. I love this joystick. Yeah. I have two of these. I have this one in the original box, which I'm leaving in the original box, and I have another one that is loose that I use with my Pentium 3 build, which is all, you know, a typical beige colored computer. So this controller looks really good with that Pentium 3 computer. And I will show that computer to you guys in future videos, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, love this joystick. And then we've got a really nice, high quality, you know, connector. It's got the CH Products logo right there on the connector. Got your thumb screws. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I love this joystick. It's one of my all-time favorites. I think, okay, I think it goes into the box like this, if I'm not mistaken. Goes in like that. And where'd I put that? Okay. Alright, I am looking for another Doom disc to put in here because I want this to be complete. So if any of you guys got a Doom disc, get in contact with me and maybe we can work something out. I can either buy it from you or I can trade you something for it. But I'm looking for an original Doom disc that would come with a joystick like this. So yeah. Actually, if I do it like that, it should be fine. And there's the top of the box right there. But there it is, the flight stick from CH Products. Alright, the next joystick is a very interesting one in that it is a wireless joystick. And I picked this up years ago at one of my local Goodwills. I didn't pay that much for it, but it's an interesting joystick. Operates on 900 megahertz wireless frequency. Trailblazer Stealth wireless joystick. Wireless radio transmission. Integrated wireless mouse. Wow, so you can use it as a mouse too. So this is strictly for the PC. And I'll take it out of the box in a moment. But I want to show you the box first. Maybe you might want to read some of that. I don't know if you can read it. And there's the actual front of the box. And there's that side of the box. Trying to get it where maybe you can read it, you know. Maybe you can read it. Okay, so let's take a peek inside this box, shall we? Yeah. We've got the manual. Let me get the box out of the way. We got the manual, Trailblazer Stealth Wireless Joystick User's Manual. I like showing stuff like this. It's very nostalgic. Very nostalgic. Okay. And of course we have the all-important certificate of warranty. That's an interesting way of saying warranty card. Certificate of warranty. Alright, let's take the joystick out of the box. This here is the joystick itself. This is how you select joystick or mouse. This switch right here, this is your power LED. It appears to be yellow, a yellow LED. And you stick a screwdriver in here for tuning. Apparently you can tune this. And I don't know what this switch is without reading the instructions. It says TH and FH. So I don't know what that switch does. But I like the fact that it feels real comfortable in the hand because you got this rest right here. Feels actually very comfortable. You got these buttons. The buttons feel nice. You got your hat switch right there, right? And you've got your trigger right there. And you've got your wheels for adjusting. I think, okay, these wheels are for fine-tuning the X and Y potentiometers. And I think this one is your throttle. This one right here. I think this is your throttle. But I like the way it looks like a stealth fighter. I like the way that looks. It's really cool looking. I need to clean it up. And there is the bottom of it. You can see, yeah, I paid $8 for it at my local Goodwill, one of my local Goodwills, years ago. I've had this joystick for years, sitting in the box, just laying around in my closet. I never used it. And then the battery compartment appears to be nice, because I think this is new. I don't think it's ever been used. So, battery compartment better be good. Okay. And there does appear to be rubber right here in there. See, it's like a rubber. Yeah, this joystick actually has a good feel to it. It really does. Yeah, it's got a good feel to it. Yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so we'll put that there. And then we have this right here. Let me take it out of the bag. But yeah, we have this here. Apparently, okay, this is the antenna. That's kind of cool. And you can see your lights and stuff here. It's like a translucent red plastic material. So you have lights on the front. And, okay. So apparently, this would plug into your joystick port, and this would plug into your serial port or serial mouse port, because you have to understand that back when this joystick came out, we were still using 9-pin serial mouse or mice with our with our computers. I remember those days using 9-pin serial mice with our computers. And I don't know if this is a pass-through for the serial port. You can actually plug in your mouse there. You know, that's probably what that is. It's pass-through. And there's the bottom of it. So yeah, I thought it was an interesting device when I found it at my local Goodwill. I thought, well, this would be a pretty cool thing to add to my joystick collection. I didn't even know they had wireless joystick mice like this, you know. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Hans George Campbell, and until next time.